Hey everyone, welcome back to Beginner Beauty Glow. It is Monday. I have not got ready for the day yet, so that's what I'm here to do. I noticed I have some makeup on my eyelids. I'm just gonna wipe that off really quick. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. I have some Dollar Tree products that I got, and I wanted to try some of these out. So let me show you what I got really quickly here. Well, actually, I'll kind of just show you them as I go along. The first thing I got is this Global Beauty Care. I'm going to shake it up a little bit. Global Beauty Care Retinol Renewing Double Serum, it says. And it says it refines skin tone and texture. So I'm going to go ahead and just do some skincare with this. Not all the products I'm going to be using today are from Dollar Tree, but just I got some products last night and I really wanted to try these out. Is this glittery or is that just... Looks like there's a lot of oil on this, so I'm gonna kind of start with just a little. Okay, it might not be as oily as I thought. Ooh. Okay. I don't think there's a scent to it. It might be a very slight one. Obviously, it definitely is very thin, and you gotta really be ready to blend this in to your skin. And so I'm just doing little bits at a time just to make sure that I get it good. Alright, I think that is good. I hope everyone had a great weekend. I was out of town, so I didn't have time to really film any like get ready with me videos, unfortunately. So I apologize for that. But I will try to be on it from now on. Alright, I'm just gonna dry my face. I'll be right back. Okay, so now I'm gonna use my moisturizer, and I'm not gonna use the Dollar Tree thing, just my Equate Beauty moisturizer. My skin has been so dry, which is obviously expected for this time of year when it's this cold out. It's not anything abnormal. Okay, so now we can move on. Okay, I know I did this primer the last video and it ended up being kind of a hot mess, but I'm going to try it again because I really, really like it. And I really want it to work so badly. So I'm going to try this Hard Candy Glow On Lock primer again. And we will just see. Because again, today, you know, it's a simple day. Not going to do anything major. I just would like a nice glowy and dewy look. That's all. Now, I can also say that I used this again the other day, and instead of what I did is I wetted my blending brush down before I blended in my skin tint, and that seemed to have maybe done the trick, so I might try that again. I think for skin tint today though, I'm just going to do my e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. This is in shade 3 light medium. Okay, so let's go ahead and try this out and let's hope for the best. Okay. And what I'm going to do is take my blending brush, which I think I still... Oh, I'm sorry. 1 second here. I still have my brushes packed away in this little carrying case from this weekend. I desperately need to wash these, though. I can tell you that for sure. And I'm going to take some setting spray and just spray this down. And then I'm going to blend. And we're going to hope for the best. So far, so good. right, we're having a much better turnout today, you guys. That's good. Did I find the trick? I might have. Okay, I think that's pretty good. I don't want to do too much blending because I feel like that's also something that I tend to do is too much blending, and that's when it's also going to start to pill. That's good. Look how nice that turned out this time. Way better. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, next product is also not Dollar Tree just yet. We'll get back to the Dollar Tree stuff in a second. I'm just going to go ahead and put on my favorite Morphe bronzing stick, and it's in the shade Flicker. And again, my brush is packed away still. Okay. Also, I can't remember if I did a video here, but I used a new lash glue from Flutter Habit, and oh my goodness, they were not kidding when they say this glue really helps with your lash clusters staying longer. I mean, I can tell that my lash clusters they usually last until about now, but the feeling of how they're still so on there so nice and firmly compared to how they usually are by this time is it's just such a difference. I can't believe it. So it is definitely a lot higher in price, but I think it's worth it. All right, let's go ahead and do our brows next. I'm gonna use my Wet n Wild Mega Stay Brow Gel. Yeah, definitely let me know in the comments if you guys have tried that. I'm mainly curious about this serum. Have you guys noticed any changes, any good, positive, or even negative? I would love to know as well. Results from it. I would love if you guys could put that in the comments. Okay. Let's go ahead. Our next product I got from Dollar Tree last night is this LA Colors Illuminator. So it says it highlights the skin, enhances your features. The lady in the picture kind of has it all over. It's like right here in the corners, on her eyes. It looks really pretty. The color is Sheer Shimmer. So let's go ahead and try this out. I'm very curious to see how this looks. What I was thinking this reminded me of is my e.l.f. Daily Dew Stick. I mean, this one's a little pinkish, but it kind of looks in the picture like that's what my e.l.f. Daily Dew Stick does. Is it gives me that nice illuminating glowy look. So let's try this. Alright, got that out of the package. Let's go ahead and give this a try. I'm going to just apply it to where I would normally put like my Daily Dew Stick. So I'm going to go like in my corners. I'm just going to use my finger just to dab it in, I think. Oh yeah, this is very pretty. Look what that did. Can you see that? That is so pretty. I love that. I'm going to add a little bit more. It's not a highlighter per se, but that is so pretty. I love that, you guys. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Let's do this side now. That's really pretty. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit to my eyelids. And maybe some to like, where would I do? Here? Kind of like here? I don't know. I feel like the lady in the picture on the packaging had it right here. And it looked really pretty, so we're gonna try that. Don't necessarily want it in the middle, but that's okay. That's really, really pretty. All right, and then I'm gonna add some up here. And maybe also a little to my Cupid's bow area, kind of like above it. And I know I keep adding more. I'm gonna do a little to my tip of my nose. There we go. Okay, that is so pretty, isn't that? I love that. I love when I find things like this at the Dollar Tree. Like, I always like, oh, should I do it? Okay, next thing I'm going to try is this Ioni Swipe and Go blush stick. It's in the, it says it's shade red, but it also says cherry. So I'm just curious if they, if cherry is the shade name or if it actually smells like a cherry. I'm going to let you know in a second here. I know Ioni is a pretty good brand from the Dollar Tree, it seems like. Okay, so here is, oh, okay. Here's how it looks. Really, it looks very pretty. It looks like it has like a very nice, like, dewy look just before putting it on. So let's give that a try. Ooh, hope I didn't add too much. Let me go ahead and get a brush here to blend. Okay. Oh, that's pretty. I wonder if I should have added this before the illuminator. I wasn't really sure which one I should do first, but it looks pretty either way. Look how pretty that is. That gives such a nice glow. I like that. I think it's just enough. Just a slight color. I really, really like that. It doesn't smell like cherry, so I guess cherry is just the color name. Doesn't smell like anything, actually. Okay. Alright, next thing I'm going to do is not a Dollar Tree item. I'm going to just put on some faux freckles, and I'm going to use my Page Vine. It's kind of, the label's coming off, but it is Page Vine brand. So I'm going to go ahead and add some freckles in. I love my faux freckles. I don't want to add much. Just a nice light little amount. Alright, let me go ahead. I'm just going to use my e.l.f. Power Grip Setting Spray. I'm not doing any highlighter today because I'm using that illuminator as my highlighter. Okay, last Dollar Tree item I'm going to use is my lip contour kit. This is obviously Be Pure brand. I think it's really interesting that they came out with lip kits. It's exciting. So let's go ahead and try these out. This is the shade Marvelous Mauve. They did have more colors, but this is the one I chose. Okay. Here is the pencil. I don't like it when it's that. Oh, it looks very pigmented and creamy. Oh, this might be good. Okay. Let's go ahead and try it out. Is that a mauve color? I don't know. Alright, before I add the gloss, I'm going to put a little bit of Essence, sorry, eye brightener in the middle section. The middle section I created on my lips there, as you can see. And I'm just going to use a beauty blender to blend that in just a little bit. Didn't mean to get it all outside that line. Just to brighten up the middle part of my lips. That's why I do that. Just like that. Alright, so now let's take the gloss. And let's try that out. And I'm going to put the gloss more like the outer sections, because I kind of created like a little sections on my lips. This smells kind of coconutty in a way. It smells good though. Okay, this is not bad. Right off top, it doesn't, it feels very thin, I will say. Okay. I'm gonna have to add some gloss to that. So I'm just gonna use my Milani, I think, yeah. I'm debating. Okay, now I'm gonna use my Maybelline Lifter Gloss. It's in the shade Ice. Maybe to just the middle section. No, I'm gonna have to add it to the whole thing. The gloss is very drying, I will say. Okay, you guys, so here is the finished look using my Dollar Tree products I got yesterday. Using, not my full face, obviously, that we just seen, but some of those were the Dollar Tree products. Like I said, this gloss is the gloss that I just used from Be Pure. It's very drying and kind of like sticky feeling. I don't really know how to describe it, but I'm not really liking the texture of it. It felt a little bit better after I applied that lifter gloss to it, but it's still just very sticky feeling on the sides, and I'm not really liking that, so I'll probably end up wiping it off. As you can see, it looks sticky too. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you in the next video.